So hello guys, once again welcome back to your myself from Boya. Today we are going to discuss the last and most important topic, means that fifth part of class 10th life process biology. So in this video we are going to discuss about excretion. Even we will discuss about excretion in plants and in certain animals, then we will move through the human beings. So here we are going to drop one thing, is that we had not discussed about the lymphatic system, that I will upload another video only regarding to lymph and lymphatic system. So here we are going to start our video. Before that guys, once again I'm telling you all, if you are new to our channel, please join the channel. Telegram channel also you have to join, and press the bell icon of this YouTube channel. So let's start here the last part of excretion. Here we can see that I had drawn here the human excretory system and even the structure of kidney I had drawn here. But before that we need to know about excretion in plants. So here we will see somewhat only point wise which are the excretory parts, or which are the excretory things which are removed as or waste material considered as in plants. Actually, do you know, plants are a very important for us, but even plants also provide us certain tricky things which we can't imagine also. But guys, क्या आपको पता है कि जो ऑक्सीजन है, we already knew that oxygen is very essential for animals and even all organisms, but oxygens are already considered as waste material by plants. Yes guys, because of the photosynthesis process. In case of photosynthesis process, they give us oxygen, and during that process only the oxygen is considered as a waste material. So we are going to start about the excretion in plants. So first we will discuss about the excretory parts or excretory things which are removed as a waste material from plants, and then we will move through the way how they are actually excreted or moved out by plants. So first we are going to see that only, but before that let me tell you guys that there are so many things that are considered as waste material in plants. So let's see it one by one, which are the things which are considered as waste material in plants. So first one is oxygen, second one CO2 means carbon dioxide guys, and third one water vapor. I will tell you the reason why they are considered as waste and how they are actually removed. Here first one, oxygen. Actually oxygen is considered as a waste because it is removed by the plant during the time of photosynthesis, and we are already known from the fact that only photosynthesis process happens during the daytime. Hence the waste material produced by the plants is oxygen, which is produced only during the daytime. But what about carbon dioxide? Do you know carbon dioxide is also considered a waste material as humans, but during the daytime they do not consider, means that plants do not consider the carbon dioxide as waste material, but even they use up this carbon dioxide as the raw material for the photosynthesis, and by that process only they are removed during the night time in case of respiration process. Whenever they take the respiration process, during that time they remove this carbon dioxide during the night time. That's why we are told from our parents that we should not go nearby any tree or plant during the night time. The reason is that most of the students think that oh ये क्या हो सकता है, means that कि carbon dioxide is released only during the night time by the plant. No, it is not actually true, because even during daytime also they make or they took the respiration process, but during daytime the carbon dioxide which is removed is again back used by the plant during photosynthesis. Hence there is no resultant thing of carbon dioxide that we get. But during the night time, then there is no any photosynthesis going on, only carbon dioxide is being released as the respiratory waste product. The last thing is water vapor. Actually water vapor is also produced during the respiration time only, because during the respiration time they give this both, they utilize oxygen and they give both the carbon dioxide and water vapor. The last thing which we are going to discuss about the plants are that how these materials are released by the plants, means that which are the organs which are responsible for the respiration of these three waste materials. So let's start and discuss about them first. Actually you might have heard this word in class 9 only, stomata. What is stomata? Stomata are actually tiny pores available in those regions where we see what? Where we see epidermal cell and epidermis. So we don't need to discuss more about that because we are already familiar with them in class 9. So here I am going to tell you that stomata plays a major role in the removal of this waste material. Actually by the teeny pore of a stomata only oxygen or carbon dioxide and water vapor, all are this one, all three are actually excreted by plants. But there you will see another thing, which is lenticles. Lenticles. Do you know what is lenticles and how they help in excretion in plants? So let me tell you first about this lenticles first. Actually, lenticles are available in stem region. Even we can't say that they are only available in stem region, but most of the lenticles are available in stem region, which helps in excretion. And you might be thinking about which type of things are being excreted by lenticles. So they also help in the excretion of these products only, but the major thing which is created by them is that water vapor, or we can say that water vapor only. But here we can see that lenticles also play a major role in the excretion of these three what we can say waste product by the plants. And the last thing which we have to see is that how are these, even apart from these materials, waste materials, some another waste materials are also produced by the plants. That I'm going to tell you guys. So let's start. Actually, I told you that these three are considered a major waste for plants. So is this clear to you all? And even lenticles is also very, very essential for us, because I told you lenticles, how is lenticle useful for the plant. The last thing we are going to see about that, apart from these excretory products, another excretory products are seen in plants. So we are going to discuss about that only. First one is, you might have seen gum-like structure, means that resin-like structure in mangoes plant. I will show you later, but it is actually true, because in most of the plants we saw gum-like structure, resin-like structure. They are actually nothing but they are only waste products which are excreted out by lenticles, means that they are excreted out by the plants, lenticles, sorry. They are excreted as, they are considered as a waste product, but the major product, three waste products are only that I show you over here. So we can say that even resins, gums, etc. are also the waste product excreted by plants through lenticles. And even we will see that there are certain more etc. means there might be more waste materials. So let me tell you another waste material regarding to this one. You might have seen that most of the plants get, means what can I say, means that you might have seen that most of the plants become older even in young age old. Means that we can see, you might have seen some plants which say that this is happened during due to the shortage of water, but it is not actually true. Means that suppose you planted one small mango tree, and after 3 or 4 months you are seeing that the mango tree became what I can say, means that guys, means it became older. The reason behind is that we are saying that, oh, it's not being able to get a sufficient amount of carbon sunlight or water, so it happens. But it is not actually true, because in most of the cases it happens because of the waste materials available in those regions. You might have seen how a plant actually, means that how a fruit actually get off from the plants by itself. Whenever excreted material, means that waste materials are stored in plants in fruit regions, they are known as rapids, and those rapids actually they are considered waste material. Hence, whenever even a small amount of wind is damp or it is in contact with those plants, they get off from that particular area from the tree, and hence we can say that they are also the excreted or waste material removed by plants. So is it clear to you guys? So up to this much only we have to deal regarding to plants excretory products and about their excretion. Now the major thing which we are going to see about animal excretion. But before that, let me tell you another thing is that only these things are not only excreted product, even etc. means that there might be more. The more thing is that most of the plants also excrete their waste product in the soil only with the help of roots. So the last thing which we are going to see about the excretory system in animals. So guys, if you are having any more issue with the video quality, please don't forget to comment, because I am already asking you from so many videos that most of the people are not asking. Here, wait guys, wait. One question is, ask your question. Yeah guys, wait. I'm getting one question in the comment box section. Wait guys. Yeah. This question is actually asked again by Neha Agarwal. I told you Neha Agarwal is my current and most of the videos says bathing, and she is asking once again. Yeah. Wait guys, wait. Yeah. A good question is asked by Neha Agarwal. Let me discuss about that only. Even you want also any more question, then you have to ask. Here I am telling about the answer of Neha Agarwal which she asked. Thank you Neha Agarwal. You had asked me this question. Actually she is asking that which is the major important waste material which is produced by plants in both time, even in daytime and nighttime. The correct answer of this question is water vapor. I told you that respiration process is being taken by plants in both daytime and nighttime, and hence both daytime and nighttime they remove the water vapor, and this water vapor is also removed by our human beings also, animals also. Hence we can see the sweat things which we saw now, actually they are actually waste material removed by all organisms. Hence a very very thankful to Neha Agarwal as she had asked this question from me. If you also want any answer or anything you have to ask, then you have to go in the comment box section and you have to ask just a simple thing or even a complex thing. And if you want to get something more extraordinary, then you need to go and join our Telegram channel. They had not made private channel, so you can ask any doubt if you are having any doubt. So guys, from here we are going to see about the excretion in animals. So there are so many animals we can't say even only human beings or cow or donkey, means we can't go through them only, because a lot of animals, organisms are there. So first we are going to see about the excretion in amoeba. You might be known from the fact that amoebas are unicellular organisms, and even they are those organisms which excrete their waste product by simple diffusion. Yeah, by the simple diffusion only they are able to meet the, or they are able to excrete out their waste materials. How they actually excrete? The major thing is that carbon dioxide they remove off by the simple diffusion, but whenever they have to give out, means what can I say, whenever they have to give out those materials, means we can say that uric acid, or we can say that wait guys, whenever they have to remove off, means those wait guys, wait, yeah, whenever the amoebas have to excrete we can say solid materials out from their body, they need one thing, or they do just a simple thing. I told you plasmolysis means that they do the process of exosmosis. By the exosmosis only they are able to burst out the waste material from the entire cell, and hence they perform the excretory system like that only. But what about animals? Means that we can see about cows. You might have seen cow, donkey, etc. They actually remove two materials. The major thing or the best material produced by animals are only two things. Which are the two things? Let me first discuss about them. First one I told you about the carbon dioxide, and the next thing I was telling you about the nitrogenous waste. You might have heard this word nitrogenous waste. Let me tell you about the nitrogenous waste. Actually, whenever we use the term nitrogenous waste, we mean to say that only uric acid, or we can say the urea. So guys, here we are going to see about the waste or the excretory product excreted by animals like that cow. Here we can see a diagram. I'm going to draw simple diagram, no need of more complex diagram. Suppose this is our elephant. Suppose I'm drawing here elephant. We can see here this is our elephant. Suppose this is our elephant. So here we can see that they are having lungs, and by the lungs only through their nose holes they excrete carbon dioxide. But what about uric acid or the urea? They remove from their backside, and we can see that this is what it is. Very very simple thing which we are already knowing from that. But we are going to enter in one of the most important topics for this video, is that we are going to enter in excretory system in human. So guys, this is considered as the intermission. It is the intermission of this video, guys. So from here you have to pay your 100% attention, then only you will get somewhat clue. You will not get 100% clue, even you will pay your 100% over on this video. So I'm telling you all, you have to put your 100% attention from till now. So we are going to enter in the excretory system of human. So guys, from here I'm going to tell you one by one I will tell you. First we are going to see what do you mean by excretion. Actually, excretion is a life process which involves the removal of waste material from our body. So the first and major things is that we get in our mind is that which are the certain organs which come under the excretory system in human. So here we can see, I will show you here by the diagram only we can see two kidneys are very essential for the excretion in human beings. But even there we can see two excretory, two kidney, two ureters, and ureters I have named there over. You can see I wrote there ureters, means that they are tube-like structure which brought the urea or the waste material in the bladder. One bladder is there, and the last thing is that urethra. You might be not getting clarity. Are you getting on here? Urethra. And urethra removes finally the waste material through the body. This is what our simple diagram that you saw over here on the board. But this is not as much as easy you are getting here. It is not actually that much easy as you are getting. It is very complex process. So one by one we will discuss through that only. First you have to look through this diagram. Here we can see that I had used here two markers, means that I used here two markers. First one black marker for demonstrating renal artery and blue marker for demonstrating the renal vein. What do you know what is artery and vein? This is very essential, because if you are not clear from the basic things, then you can't understand anything later. So you need to go and watch the part 4, then only you will get about the vein and artery. So I'm not going to discuss more about that. Actually renal artery I had drawn, I used the black marker in order to show that renal artery are actually waste material artery, means that they brought the waste material back to kidney, and the main process of kidney is to purify the waste material and to clear off or they absorb the useful material again from the renal artery or the waste materials, and finally the waste material which is removed by the kidney is sent back to the bladder by ureter, and finally they get off from the urethra. So this is what our total process. Here we can see that here renal vein. What do you mean by renal vein? Actually whenever the waste material is brought by renal artery, they are purified and sent back to the heart, means that the blood is sent back to the heart by renal vein, and from the renal vein the blood reaches back to the heart, and there we see that blood is pumped to every organ in the body, and hence we can see that blood is transported by that chain only to every part of the body. But let me ask you one thing is that, wait guys, yeah, but let me ask you one thing is that I told you in our short video that blood actually didn't get contact with each and any cell, means that they don't go even near about cells. They actually come and they have a long margin between cells, but through them plasma or fluid tissue moves to every cells, and they connect or they takes off the carbon dioxide, oxygen and waste materials from them, and they finally brings out through the blood only by the lymphatic system. We will see it later, and by that only they bring this by through renal artery, and they bring this to the kidney, and finally they get purified through the kidney, and they send back by renal vein. So here we are going to see how kidney works, is that what is the structure of kidney and how kidney is essential for human beings, and finally we will see in the last section what is dialysis and how dialysis is important. So here we can see that this is very essential. I already told you, you have to pay your 200% attention over here. So let's start first one. Here we can see that renal vein, like that only I drew here with I drew here with the blue marker only renal vein, and here we can see that black marker demonstrated renal artery. So let me discuss you first. Here the renal artery brings the which type of blood, means that they brings off here the populated blood or polluted blood, or we can say that the which type of blood it brings the dirty blood, and here by the dirty blood it gets to contact here. Before guys, let me introduce you all the parts. Before that, let me introduce you about the several parts of this kidney. This is known as renal artery, this is renal vein, this box is known as, this structure present in this box is known as glomerulus. You might have seen this word, or you might have heard this word nephron. Nephron includes both Bowman's capsule. Here the curved like structure we can see, no, that is known as Bowman capsule, and here the tubule or a pipe tube which get off from the here Bowman capsule is known as tubule, and here we can see that there are so many urine collecting ducts which collects urine, and finally this is sent back to the bladder by ureter. So up to this much clear. Before that, let me tell you one thing more. I told you that carbon dioxide is also considered a major waste product by humans. So do you know why, how our carbon dioxide is actually get off or excreted from the human beings? Actually by the lungs only. We already knew that, we are already known from that. Important thing is that by our lungs only, the carbon during the respiration time, when we breathe out, we actually breathe out the carbon dioxide. And the main important thing which is considered best material for human being is that the nitrogenous waste or urea. So here we are going to see about the function of kidney. So first I told you, introduced you all about the structures and names of different organs or the things available in our kidney. So first I told you here from the renal artery the blood or polluted blood is drawn, and here this polluted blood is transferred by a tube to the glomerulus, and glomerulus is nothing but it is a set of capillaries which cleans or which help in cleaning and observing the several things available over there. But do you know which are the several things observed in glomerulus, or if we can say Bowman's capsule or tubula? Actually there we see that most of the uric acid, so many things are actually observed over there. Glucose is observed, amino acid observed, and salt, and we can say water. All the things are observed over here there in the tubule. And finally the things which can't be observed sent back to the ureter, and through ureter it gets off. But this process is not very easy as you are getting. So let me start you one, and through each diagram only I will show you. First we can see guys here, from here यहाँ पर से हमारा blood जो आ गया वो polluted था. Here from here I will use Hindi for your better understanding, so don't comment that I am using Hindi. So guys यहाँ पर से देखो कि यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि यहाँ पर से क्या ला रहा है, polluted blood को ला रहा है. कौन ला रहा है? renal artery ला रहा है. अब देखो renal artery से लाने के बाद क्या होता है कि यहाँ पे एक ट्यूबुला का स्ट्रक्चर होता है जो हमारा ग्लोमेरुलस से मिलता है. मैंने पहले बता दिया ग्लोमेरुलस कुछ नहीं बल्कि यहाँ पे बहुत सारा कैपिलरीज अवेलेबल होता है. ये तो छोटा दिख रहा है आपको, लेकिन होता है एक्चुअली बहुत सारा. और यहाँ पर बहुत सारा कैपिलरी रहने के क्या होता है, कैपिलरी का यूज क्या आप लोग जानते हैं, क्या करते हैं, वो एक्सचेंज का माध्यम बनते हैं, यानी दे हेल्प इन एक्सचेंजिंग डिफरेंट मटेरियल्स. और यहाँ पर भी वही होता है क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक्सचेंज करते हैं. और फाइनली यहाँ पे बोमन्स कैप्सूल जो है ये आउटर रीजन को, ऐसा जो कव रीजन इसे हम लोग बोलते हैं. और देखो यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि जब ये ब्लड जो हमारा यहाँ पे कह सकते हैं हम लोग पोल्यूटेड ब्लड आया, वहां पर से ये जो करता है क्या कि थोड़ा डिवाइड करने का काम करता है. एंड आफ्टर डिवाइडिंग यहाँ पर से जब वह बॉमन कैप्सूल को क्रॉस करता है तो बॉमन कैप्सूल में क्या होता है कि वहां पे हमें दो इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग देखने को मिलता है. देखो अब दो इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग क्या क्या है जो समझना काफी इंपॉर्टेंट हमारे लिए गाइस, तो मैं एक एक करके आपको क्लियर करूंगा. देखो वेट गाइस, तो गाइस हियर फ्रॉम हियर आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट वंस अगेन. देखो अब जैसे ग्लोमेरुलस में क्या हुआ कि यहाँ पे हमारा जो हमारा डीऑक्सीनेटेड ब्लड, या हम लोग कह सकते हैं पोल्यूटेड ब्लड, बस इतना समझो, डीऑक्सीनेटेड ऑक्सीनेटेड नहीं होता, बल्कि इतना समझो कि पोल्यूटेड ब्लड जो हमारा आया यहाँ पे ग्लोमेरुलस में, मैंने बताया बहुत सारा कैपिलरीज अवेलेबल होता है. एंड फाइनली जब कैपिलरीज अवेलेबल रहने के कारण यहाँ पे हमारा वो क्या करता है कि कुछ कलेक्ट करने का काम, यानी वहाँ पे एक्सचेंज का माध्यम बना देता है. एंड फाइनली एक्सचेंज करने के बाद ये जो हमारा जो फिल्ट्रेट पार्टिकल्स हो जाते हैं, फिल्ट्रेट पार्टिकल्स जाते कौन कौन है, अमीनो एसिड, ग्लूकोज, वाटर कंटेंट, साल्ट, ये सभी यहाँ पर क्या होता है ट्यूबुल में जाके 100% से रीऑब्जॉर्ब हो जाता है. अब बॉमन कैप्सूल का आपका मतलब समझ में आया कि इसका काम क्या. देखो अब बॉमन कैप्सूल क्या करता है कि जब यहाँ पर से वो अलग करके दे दिया, ठीक है, तो इसको या सेपरेट या फिल्ट्रेट करने का काम कौन करता है, बॉमन कैप्सूल करता है. एंड फाइनली ये जब ट्यूब्यूल में आता है बॉमन कैप्सूल से मूव करने के बाद, तो ट्यूब्यूल उसे फाइनली रीऑब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है, उसे अलग कर लेता है. और इसमें बचा क्या हमारा कुछ वाटर कंटेंट और हमारा फाइनली यूरिया बच जाता है. और जो यूरिया बचता है ना वो फाइनली जब यहाँ पे हमारा यूरिन कलेक्टिंग डक्ट में आता है, तो देखो यूरिया यहाँ पर पूरी तरह से एक्सचेंज हो जाता है, नहीं वो पूरी तरह से आगे पीछे बढ़ जाता है. और फाइनली यहाँ पर से अगर अगल बगल में कुछ यूरिया का कंटेंट बचता है तो वह वापस लेकर यहाँ पर से भेज दिया जाता है यूरेटर में. लेकिन आप यहाँ पे देख रहे होंगे कि यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि ये जो हमारा ये जो रीजन आया है ये फाइनली ऐसे से मूव करके ये हमारा रेनल वेन से मिल रहा है. तो रेनल वेन से कैसे मिल रहा है, यहाँ पे क्या प्रोसेस फॉलो हो रहा है, देखो ये वाला काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हम लोग तो ये तो देख लिए कि वह फाइनली क्या कर रहा है कि हमें क्या कर रहा है कि वहां पर से वेस्ट मटेरियल पास हो रहा है. लेकिन क्लीन ब्लड एक्चुअली होता कैसे, देखो ब्लड को क्लीन करने का जो मेन जिम्मेदारी किसके पास है, वो नेफ्रॉन के पास है। नेफ्रॉन अकेला नहीं, इसके पास 2 है, और उसमें भी मेन जो कंटेंट है, अगर आपसे कोई पूछे कि कौन सा कंटेंट सबसे मेन रोल निभाता है, वो होता है टिब्यूल। तो देखो टिब्यूल से मैंने बताया कि यूरिया जो बचा वो इधर आ गया, लेकिन जो यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे ये एक ट्रांसफर मीडियम का एक जरिया बनाता है, और फाइनली जो हमारा ब्लड क्लीन होता है ना, वो यहाँ पर से रेनल वेन के थ्रू वापस चला जाता है हार्ट में, एंड हार्ट के थ्रू वो वापस पंप होकर डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स के थ्रू चला जाता है। तो देखो अब हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट गाइस अबाउट डायलिसिस। देखो डायलिसिस इज नथिंग बट इट इज ए किडनी फेलियर। In most of the cases, most of the old persons only suffer from the kidney failure. So whenever they suffer from the kidney failure, they use another artificial kidney, and even the artificial kidney works similar like this only. There we have to see nothing new, but all the things are like that only. So guys, this is what our final human excretory system. But let me, if you are having any more doubt now also, so you can comment me guys, but I'm trying to give you my 100% for cleaning your doubt. If now also if you are all having doubt, so go and comment me in the comment box section. I will try and solve your doubt. So meet you all in next video guys. So here I'm going to drop my video, and if you are having any more doubt, because I had not discussed about lymphatic system, I already told you, so don't get confused about that, because in next video I will draw a very very simple diagram and very clear diagram. Through that diagram only we will see about the lymphatic system. So guys, up to this much is clear to you all. Please comment in the comment box section. Have a nice day to you all, and thanks for watching this video.